Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? All right, thanks for coming out tonight. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. My name is Roman Garcia. I am a local comedian and also an actor. Believe it or not, I've actually performed on Broadway in 35. I was young, I needed the money. But I was kind of a little nervous because a little frazzled because on my way over, when I was exiting, someone almost ran me off the road. This guy kind of swerved and almost ran into me. And the worst thing is he had a bumper sticker that said, I engage in random acts of kindness. It's like, man, you almost just engaged in a random act of murder. The only thing that would have made it worse is if we would have had like a Jesus is my co-pilot bumper sticker. We're like, hey, Jesus loves people, man. Don't drag him into your craziness. I'm excited about being here tonight. I perform a lot of different places. Recently we did a show at a Mexican restaurant. And I invited a friend of mine to come out and check out the show. And she says, you're doing comedy at a Mexican restaurant? She says, what, do you go like table to table telling jokes or something? I said, hey, we're not mariachis. We're comics. It's not like I go to a table and say, hello, how are you? A special joke for a special lady, yes? I wish I had a cool accent. I don't have an accent. I mean, like, West Side's not an accent. Orale, mommy. That's not really an accent. You know, I mean, I wish I had an accent. Like an Australian accent, that'd be cool. I mean, if you had an Australian accent, you could say anything, and it would be awesome, right? Right? Like, you could just, like, be reading a menu at a restaurant or doing song lyrics or something. You'd be like, strumming my pain with his fingers. He was singing my life with his words. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with a song. People would be like, man, that guy's awesome. My mom is here tonight. I'll give her a little round of applause. It's, my mom, we recently got her first cell phone, and she doesn't really know how to use it. So we were at church the other day and started playing Brick House, which I thought was kind of cool. But my mom's learning to text, so she sends me a message the other day. She texts me and it says, I love you, mijo. LOL. I was like, you didn't mean it or what? She said, oh, I'm sorry. I thought it meant love out loud. Guys have a really cheap car. I mean, this car was so cheap, if I had an accident, I would have to blow up my own airbags. That's how cheap this car was. So I went and I traded it in and I got myself a truck, you know. But I hate that whole car buying process because, you know, I go, I test drive the vehicle, I come back and I tell the guy, well, I appreciate it, thank you very much, I'll get back with you. And he's like, well, sir, is there any questions I haven't answered for you? Any other information I can give you? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I just want to look around a little bit and I'll get back. And he says, well, sir, was it something I said? I mean, I felt we had a good rapport and that we might have a deal here, blah, 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 blah. And it started to feel like a bad breakup. I was like, no, it's not you, it's me. I'm just not ready to commit to this right now. And he starts getting all mad. He's like, oh, I see. I give and I give and I give. And you just want to go run around and see what else is out there, huh? Well, that's fine, mister. You go, you just go. And I hope you find what you're looking for. But I can guarantee you one thing. This will not be waiting for you when you get back. It's like you get married and there's certain little things that, you know, kind of start to get on each other's nerves, right? You know, like the way you breathe, the way you brush your teeth. And I mean, because once you're married, you can't do all the things you could do when you were single, right? You can't, like, hang out with your friends whenever you want. You can't spend money on whatever you want. You can't, you know, have joy whenever you want. It's different. It's just different. So, yeah, because like the other day, I was having a dream, and in my dream, someone was making me laugh. My wife actually woke me up. What are you doing? What are you doing? Who are you with? What are you doing? Like, I'm having a dream. It's just crazy. So, and then you have silly arguments, over dumb stuff, and like my wife gets mad and she'll have this little argument with me and she makes these faces at me, And so I'm like, hey, quit making those faces at me. She's like, I'm not making faces at you, Roman, that's just my face, that's just the way I look, that's the face you married. She goes, why don't you stop poking your stomach out of me like that? It's not fair. Don't fight fair. My kids are great. It's nice. My kids are, they're good kids. They're not real spoiled kids, I have some friends who have real spoiled kids, like this friend of mine the other day. She's arguing on the phone with her son because he was giving her his birthday list. And I guess he was telling her all this expensive stuff, and she was getting mad, and she says, Mister, you better quit being so spoiled. You better cut it out, or I'm going to slap you the next week, and you're going to be saying hello to me from yesterday. I was like, wow. That is a confusing threat. I was like, you just threatened that kid with time travel. That's how bad it was. I was like, what's the deal? And she says, well, he wants all this expensive stuff. He wants like stuff from these t-shirts from Abercrombie and Fitch and Hollister, and those are like $75 t-shirts. I said, man, that's crazy. I said, all my kids get to wear a guess. Yeah, they can try and guess which Walmart I bought their t-shirt at.